Grant Holloway here. Wow, you're excited. Last race of the season coming up. Tell me about Jarman. What was that like?
The atmosphere, great. The track, great. Warm-up area, great. Athlete services, great. The meet, obviously nothing can be perfect, so I'm going to just say 9 out of 10, obviously. But, for the Diamond League, I think that was the first one there, right?
Yeah.
First Diamond League to be there. They did an amazing job.
What was the crowd like? Because from watching it online, it was hard to tell whether it was like empty seats painted to look like people or people were actually
so
there.
those seats were definitely different than the others. If you remember Tokyo, how some of the seats looked like they were painted to make it seem like people were there, it was kind of that vibe. But the atmosphere, everybody, they love the hurdles. Obviously, Lu Zhang is one of someone that I consider a great in our sport, but he did a number really just trying to bring that awareness to the Chinese culture, and obviously I can see why they love Kobe Bryant over there.
Yeah. So, in that race, I guess we know when you run a hurdles race, you're going to have the lead probably about 60 meters.
Yeah.
And then the question is, can he hold on or not? And most of the time you do.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't. And I
Absolutely.
guess, what is the hardest thing about those final 3 or 4 hurdles?
I mean, really, it's just it starts at the beginning of the race. If I have great spacing, obviously that spacing later down is not going to be as detrimental. But that race, it was more so I wasn't, I guess, in tune. I wasn't focused. I wasn't there in the moment. So I mean, I was a little sick, not an excuse. I was too close to the first hurdle, not an excuse. Hansel Parchment obviously does what Hansel Parchment does best. His last 4 hurdles are magnificent, So, my hat goes off to him. But now, just for me, it's just using that as a training aid and getting ready for this meet now.
Yeah, I mean, is it, since you're such a fast starter, is it just tough to manage that speed throughout the race?
It's just it's accumulation of everything, So just speed, spacing. Coach Holloway and I, we've been working diligently. Obviously, we mastered it, and we're still doing it 12.9. It's not a fluke, but when you're able to run 13.0 consistently, meet after meet, that kind of just shows. That's kind of like running like 9.7 or 9.8 in the 100. So we're there. It's just more so just setting it in stone. I think with me, just me having a fast start, I'm going to get out. I'm going to do that. It's just now just really just learning my body and learning my spacing. And just it is. Just stay consistent. If I run 13.0, I might get lucky. I have a couple 12.9s in there. I'll have all the 13.0s in the book. But the main thing is just really just winning the race.
Yeah, no, it definitely seems like you're very consistent in that event, right around between 12.95.
Yeah, exactly.
But the spacing, is that something if you were a little off the first few hurdles, is that something that
it'll catch
compounds?
up. Absolutely. Most track and field people know that's kind of the issue. Obviously, as we go deeper into the hurdles, you build up more speed and you get closer. So it's up to me really just to manage that speed. I've been working. I had a great practice before I flew out here. Played a couple rounds of golf just to really focus in on the small details, like we say. But it's been great, man. I'm really just looking forward to getting out there. Last meet, we're in Hayward. We're at a track that I know all too familiar, 1281, 1296, a couple years back on the same day. So, just want to just continue just to build off of that.
Yeah. You got a shout out at the U.S. Open from Ben Shelton with your celebration. Can you tell me what's the origin of the phone and the backstory?
I mean, you were there in 2019 in Texas when I did it. I think that started it. Obviously, I didn't think it was going to be that big, but it's something that I just stuck with and I just kept doing. And, my competitors are doing it. I don't know if it's a jab at me. I got people around the world doing it now. I know Noah Lyles was doing it last year. I mean, Ben Shelton, Djokovic is doing it now. So I think it's just starting to grow. It's just one of the things where people see it and they say, "Oh, that's Grant Holloway." So it's a household celebration. I think I'm finally put a stamp on it after Ben gave me that shout out saying no, I didn't just make this up. This is someone that I do, and I always say to Ben, winners do what other winners do. So whether that's win, whether that's copy them, everybody wants to be a winner. And I think that just solidifies that when you do that, you won.
But when you did it the first time, what was the meaning behind it?
For me, I was just saying, just give me a call. It was a lot a lot of speculation, a lot of doubt around my name. So I just really just wanted to do that and, just tell them, I'm open 24/7 like 7-Eleven.
Okay. What can we expect? When's your race? Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday.
So what can we expect from you, though?
Hey, whatever happens, man. Last part of the season, obviously, Hansel and Daniel just ran in Croatia. They ran pretty quick, as expected. My thing is just go out there and win. I have another title to defend, my Diamond League title. I was able to win it in Zurich. Now we're at Pre, so I just want to go out there and just do me. I'm familiar with the track. I know how it feels. I know what the crowd's gonna sound like. Just want to go out there and just do what Grant Holloway does best.
Cool. Well, best of luck. Thanks for the time as always.